Religious hate crimes are on the rise. Crimes against Jewish people are the most common religious hate crimes, and they have increased. Religious hate crimes against Muslims are the fastest growing category. These crimes increased by 67% between 2014 and 2015, the last year in which the FBI has records available. The Supreme Court recently considered.
First, it's incumbent, as I said, on all leaders to loudly condemn these crimes. That includes race as well as religion. In my view, the rise in hate crimes is due in part to the perception that people in positions of power are indifferent to what's happening, don't prioritize the protection of the rights of all Americans, and don't speak out against Sikh, Hindu, Arab, Buddhist.
The summit and the subcommittee are also focused on the problem of incomplete hate crime data. We know that the UCR data undercount hate crimes, and we need to do better. This will be part of the conversation at the summit and with the subcommittee going forward. We can fully address the problem of hate crimes only when we fully understand it. Yeah, thank you, Senator. One thing we found is the people who hate aren't terribly discriminating in their victims. If someone is angry at Muslims, they'll attack Sikhs, Middle Easterners, people who look different. So that we always look at those as a general problem that we need to address holistically. We have received guilty pleas from a man who threatened 2 grocery store owners in Orlando, Florida, who were Muslim. And he told them they had 30 days to close their stores or be attacked. That's the kind of violence that we're aimed at, where people are not only attacking people because of their race, but attacking them for exercising their civil rights to have a job, to start a business, to move into the neighborhood of their choice. The hate crimes laws protect those underlying civil rights of people to live freely in our society.
And Senator Feinstein, thank you for holding this important hearing.
One of the leading causes of anti-Muslim bias is not knowing a Muslim. So people who are more likely to have a friend who's Muslim or know someone are less likely to have the bias.
But why the increase in the last few years when we had the Muslims in Minnesota before that, and now we're suddenly seeing this number of threats against them and our Jewish community?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a sociologist. I can say that we are concerned by trends. When we see something like a 67% rise in anti-Muslim hate crimes, we take action.
I have 5-minute rounds. I think you covered.
My point is, first of all, language matters, and I appreciate the work the Justice Department has done, but I hope you pass this on to those are the highest officials of our government. People in the last years, months who've been saying Muslims shouldn't even be able to run for president. When that's a girl dream, maybe that won't happen in our lifetime, but that is the dream of every child in this country, that they should be able to run for president if they're a citizen of this country.
I was going to defer to Senator Lee. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Senator Lee.